We are on Gran Turismo 7, as you probably know. I really wanted to do this somehow because I want to play it again. Actually, I played it in the commonly. Yeah, I played this game commonly, as you probably know. And other videos I forgot to upload it. Yeah, sorry about that. No. I wish that I could do that. So we gotta do actually I want to do something. Two cars, actually the same maker actually, and the same engine. Two cars with a different name. Yeah, actually the same engine. Yeah, as you probably know. So I want to do that as well. Alright, some people are thinking, wait, why are you on the McLaren? Yeah, the McLaren, one of the greatest British car ever. Also including Jaguar as well. And you may notice that there are two supercars in this game. Well, two of them actually. Two supercars, one same engine but a different horsepower and is a different year. As you probably know, this car is a pretty much, as you may notice already. You may see, yeah. And you may thinking what car I gonna meant in, and you may notice why. Not just these two. I gotta do these two first, but I gotta talk about this particular one first. This is a McLaren MP4-12C, one of the coolest car ever made back in 2010, and also best sounding as well. You may notice it. And secondly, this is one car boys dream of. Some boys dream of actually, and also the best looking style ever made. Yeah, I know some people can think, wait, why you say McLaren MP4-12C is one of the coolest car of all time? It was. Oh, look at the back of it and also front. This is one of the McLaren's own supercar as well, and also the first time ever back in the 2010 they built their own engine as well. I know people are gonna think, wait, why they build their own engine as well? Yes, it is actually. You may notice about how did. Secondly, this particular one made in England actually. Yes, it was made in Britain actually, as you probably know. And thirdly, it's one of the greatest car as well. And another one is this is a boy's poster dream car as well. And you can get one of these things as well today as well. And one thing is, look at the front of it. It was cool. This is one of my favorite one of all time of the MP4-12C as well. The engine is McLaren's own 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V8. Is 4,600 horsepower. Okay, I gotta admit, this is a 592 horsepower as well, and they said number is 600. Okay, I noticed it. This is 592 horsepower as well. You may notice this is it says 600 is okay. It's 600 horsepower and also 630 newton meters of torque, weighs about 1,350 kilos. And one thing about this car is built in-house by McLaren's own. Yeah, McLaren, even with the technology from Formula 1, they also built a car like this, as you probably know this as well. And this particular car I pretty much loved as well. This one I like it. And then the later version, it came out in 2012 with the MP4-12C coupe and the Spider version, and as well the convertible, retractable hot one. This particular one I love it somehow because it was the most fascinating car of all time. One of the greatest car of all time as well. And they have quite a lot of colors as well. You probably know the volcano red, the iconic volcano, the volcano orange is the best color as well. Volcano red, mercury red, fire black, racing green. Wow. Okay, I admit it. Hey, if you remember previous Gran Turismo Sport, I also drive the McLaren as well. Hey, azure blue, sapphire black, the iconic McLaren orange, and as well carbon black, graphite gray, titanium silver, ice silver, supernova silver, and pearl white, and white. That's it. The one thing that I gotta say, the one that the McLaren, people notice about this McLaren, and as well, and the reason why some people in the comment section, why you pick orange? Because this is one of the McLaren orange, the iconic color for McLaren. Yeah, the McLaren orange is one of the coolest color as well. You may notice it as you calling me. Okay, this is also 2011. You may notice the McLaren also, in 2011, 2012, I believe they also came with the GT3 race car as well. This car cost me 225 grand. It's worth it. I think I gotta buy. It's worth money actually to have a McLaren. Look at how bright it was orange. It's orange. Man, I love this color, the McLaren orange as well. And some people are gonna think, where's the McLaren P1 on video? I already reviewed the McLaren P1 GTR, but the raw version it doesn't have it in the game yet. So I think we gotta wait for it. But you may notice about how this particular car there has a newest version. That time, this one. This is the second version of the McLaren Supercar. Well, actually, you may notice about it. This is a replacement of the MP4-12C, the 650S. The one thing about the 650S, the only change which I know is not just a upgraded the power, not just a power up the engine as well. They changed it quite a lot, the design, the front, the rear as well. It's inspired from the McLaren P1. Yeah, you know the McLaren P1 was the 866,000 pound hypercar, as you probably know. This particular car, design, as you probably know, not just a racetrack, and also one of the greatest car of all time as well. And certainly. Certainly I have no idea actually, but I have a reason to say about this 650S because I watched it Shmi 150 video. Oh, he's owned the McLaren 650S. Some people gonna comment, does he own the McLaren 650S Spider? Yes, he drove the 650S Spider as well. He have that. He doesn't have the coupe version, but he has a Spider version, the convertible. This particular one and here. The difference between the MP4-12C, which is a front and rear design actually, and also the powertrain is not that different. It's pretty much similar as well. The engine is pretty much similar here as well. The 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V8, 641 horsepower and 678 newton meters of torque as well. And it weighs about 1,330 kilograms, which is about 20 kilograms lighter than the previous 12C, the MP4-12C here actually. And pretty much different is it's different about this car. It's not just a more power and torque, but the design in this car is pretty much different as well. I gotta say this MP4-12C and also 650S also 7-speed gearbox as well. And certainly another one thing is I love the 650S, but it was cool looking as well. And also 675 LT as well. I like the 675 LT as you probably know, it was the best looking McLaren of all time. I love that car as well. And you may notice that this car, people thinking, wait, is it Aurora Blue? Yeah, it is. This color have Aurora Blue. It has a blue Shapir Black. Wait, what's the difference between Shapir Black and Fire Black, which is almost darker than that? Carbon Black, Storm Gray, Titanium Silver, Ice Silver, Supernova Silver, Pearl White, and White. Well, but the same, almost identical color as the MP4-12C. Here, Volcano Yellow, the iconic McLaren Orange, Tarocco Orange, Volcano Orange, and as well Volcano Red, and and also Volcano Yellow as well. And the one thing I gotta say, another color is, it was the Mantis Green. One of the great cool colors as well. I watched it, as you probably know, Shmi 150 also have the 650S, but the convertible version. Because I wanted to. Because I wanted to put it. It cost 340 grand. Why this thing is more expensive than the MP4-12C? Well, I gotta say, I gotta buy it. Okay, you guys gotta think it. Wait, why are you buying the two McLaren in one video? Because I want to drive, and also I want it because McLaren's always built not just a circuit, and also the cool road car as well. I know people gonna think it. Is it your favorite? Is McLaren F1? Yes, McLaren F1 also my favorite as well. So where the circuit you gotta drive Hi, actually, well, I think I'm gonna do two of them. One of them is in UK, and second one is a you guessed you guessed it later. Actually, you may notice about it later. And I know the people are gonna think, wait, why you race on the brand's hatch? Why not? Why we not? Huh? Because they're one of the greatest British racetrack as well. One of the great track in the UK. Yeah, I know people gotta think about it as well. So let's get started anyway. So the 650S is pretty much different than the MP4-12C, only they changed the appearance on the outside as well. And look at how cool is that? Carbon fiber, Alcantara leather as well, and quite a lot of F1 stuff, as you probably know. And look at this seat. The reason why I love the red seat as well, because I love the style as well. And you may notice the McLaren and 650S. You may notice already, right? Even with a lot of the technology from the Formula 1, and as you probably know, the stylish at the front and in rear. From the stylish at the front is a like McLaren P1, as you probably know, as well. And it appears that this car is one of the coolest one in general. Yeah, I know people would say, wait, is it 570S also the coolest one? Yeah, 570S also cool. 685 LT is also cool. 720 720S also cool. 765 LT. There's bunch of McLarens as well. Mostly I noticed, but I couldn't remember a lot. But this particular car, it's pretty much amazing as well, and also have a lot of technology as well, as you maybe know. And if you're from the comment section, you know, in the comment, you know, right, this particular McLaren is amazing, stunning as well. I gotta say, the 650S as well, you know. And another one here, the McLaren MP4-12C, is one of the coolest thing, which is the first, well, actually, McLaren's and not a supercar, but the first ever supercar back in the 2010. Well, actually, McLaren F1 is the first one, should say. This particular MP4-12C is a modern day McLaren, and as well, this thing about what, under 170,000 pounds, 167,500 pounds, I believe, this particular car, and still one of the greatest cars of all time. Even though these days McLaren is one of the greatest car as well. Even the race on the Formula 1, and you may notice, yeah, you may notice about that. And secondly, this particular one, there's mostly share power plant on the McLaren P1. You know, the $1 million hypercar, the 866,000 pound hypercar. You may notice about it. This particular car, you may notice, I personally love McLaren MP4-12C, including the MP4-12C Spider, and also the GT3 version of this car as well. And also, one of my favorite color of the MP4-12C GT3 is the Evangelion, I believe. Here, the Evangelion color as well. You may notice about it. This car, still one of the greatest cars of all time. One of the coolest one as well. Even though we're rivals between Ferrari 458, Nissan GTR, Lexus LFA, and many more cars, you may notice it. And also Aston Martin DBS. It is. Including Mercedes SLS AMG. This particular Mercedes SLS AMG came out in the 2009. McLaren MP4-12C year later as well. And one thing is, this particular car, you may notice about it as well. Hell, yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video as well, be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyer app, link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.